do just a little bit of a video here because I'm also going to share it on Discord for members in our guild. Um, I want to just do a little few minutes on how to use the bank in Elder Scrolls Online. When I first started, I had no clue what it meant by bank, guild store. So I thought I'll do a little bit of a test here, show people how to use it, and hopefully it doesn't get too lengthy. Anyway, I'm here in Wayrest, which is a town here in Stormhaven. And I am standing out in front of the bank. And you can tell it's the bank by the symbol of the chest. So we're going to go inside and we're going to go talk to a banker, and I will show you what you can do. And this entails your inventory, is what the inventory is also involved in this, because you have your own. I'll explain it when I pull it up. This is the banker. You talk to her, and you have your personal bank. Security and discretion. They don't have anything to do with it. It's all the guild members and members that have access to the bank. Anyway, the bank is your personal bank. This is where it says deposit. This is what you have in your inventory, and everything is categorized. This first tab shows everything you've got. Then, of course, your armor, jewelry. I don't have anything there. Consumables such as recipes and poisons and food, that sort of thing. Crafting motifs, anything that you use. Then materials, there are no materials here because I have the ESO Plus account where all of my crafting materials go into the craft bag. Furnishings, I don't have any furnishing here because it's all with my banker. Miscellaneous. This is where you have things like treasure maps, surveys. Here I have my lockpicks and soul gems. And then junk. Now I use junk to put things in that I don't just, you can just sell everything your junk without even looking at it. That's not me. I want to be able to pull, like I've got museum pieces and things that I just out of the way. I don't need them right now, but I want to have them on me just in case something comes up. Like treasure maps. If I'm in a certain area, sometimes I'll have treasure maps, but I try not to carry too much because my bank is limited. Down here, I have 41 items out of 150 that I can hold in my inventory that is with me at all times. Now, if you want to deposit into your bank, your personal bank, so that it's not on you at all times, you come to a banker and you hit your deposit here and it will put it into your bank. Now I have my bank space is 480 and I have 437 items in here. And you will find out if you've been in this game for a little while that it takes a lot to get this going. It's a lot of management that you have to do with your bank after you've been in it for a while. This is a listing here of everything that I have stored in my bank. And then, of course, we've got armor. And I lock down certain things. If I'm trying to collect a certain armor, I lock it down so that I don't accidentally deconstruct it in crafting, or sell it, because it's very easy to do if you don't have things locked. And all you do is right click on the item. I can unlock it. And in order to lock that item down, I right click on it and hit lock. Now, the other things that in here is armor. There's a lot of armor in here that I've got locked down. Everything that I decon is elsewhere. I mean, I decon it and it's gone. Jewelry that I've got locked down. Consumables. Experience scrolls. Food that you eat. Poisons. Crown repair kits that you purchase in the game. Just all kinds of things. Recipes. Diagrams, praxis, they're all things that are consumable. Motifs, crafting motifs. Materials, I don't have any materials because I have the unlimited ESO craft bag. ESO Plus is worth every penny if you're really into this game, especially if you're a crafter. You can't craft without having ESO Plus. It would drive me nuts. I couldn't do it. And then we have Your furnishings. Here's all the furnishings that I don't have in houses. All of this stuff I have, and I just haven't. I've got some houses I need to decorate, and I just haven't put this stuff anywhere yet. Miscellaneous. This is where in the bank I have treasure maps and surveys that I haven't done yet. There's stuff for Cyrodiil that I don't carry with me unless I go into Cyrodiil. I have extra soul gems. And then, of course, here's junk. And this is where I've got all the rest of my um, treasure maps. One of these days, I will take a couple of hours and I'll just be doing nothing but treasure maps and they'll be gone. Treasure maps, by the way, I can't open them here. Anyway, there are chests that you can find out in the world, and you have to kind of search for them. It's you'd love it. Anyway, also in the bank, it shows you how much gold you're carrying on yourself and how much gold you have in the bank. Um, so that is the basic part of the bank. Now, if you want to deposit currency into your bank, down here is where you would take, let's take 200 gold out of my inventory and deposit it into my bank where it's much safer. Now, there's other types of currency. We'll go into that another day. That's when you're further in the game, and I'm not going to talk about that right now. And then, of course, withdrawing, you can pull things out and put it into your inventory. That's your personal bank. And if you've got items in here that are, say, you've got 15 soul gems and it's like 5, they're all numbered differently, and you hit Y and they're all the same item, they will stack so that it will be stacked and not taking up as much inventory space, which is also very helpful. Okay, now the other thing in here, the guild bank. If you, yes, we know, lady. The guild bank is if you belong to a guild, you have access to a guild bank. Now, the way our guild does it, and guilds will do it differently throughout, there are tons of guilds, and everybody has their own theory on how to use it. We have it as a donation. People in our guild can deposit by clicking on here into our guild bank anything that is, you'll find out there are some things that can't go in if they're character bound, that sort of thing, or bound to you, and they can't go into the bank. But you find that out right away when you try to donate them. But we do it so that members can donate to help out usually beginners in the game, because you, as a beginner in the game, if you belong to our guild, we just say send a note, whisper to an officer, and they will get this out of the bank for you and send it to you. Let me just show you what's in here. Under armor, we have lots of different types of armor, a lot, and it shows, of course, the level that it is if you're looking for a certain thing. This kind of stuff is really valuable if you're just starting out or crafting and you want to decon this stuff. You can get materials by deconstructing this at the crafting table. It will break it up and deconstruct it for you, and you get those. So if there's anything that you would see here that you would like, you would just contact one of the officers in the guild, and they would take it out and send it to you by mail or trade with you. It doesn't cost anything. We do suggest if you want to make a donation to the guild, you're more than welcome to. We can always use a little bit of gold in the guild. We try to buy materials for people that need something, or if we have an event that we're going to hand out prizes, that sort of thing. It does help to have it. Under consumables, there's a lot here as far as blueprints of things you can make, crafting motifs, a lot of the beginning ones if you're starting, because a lot of people that have played the game for any period of time, they have these. And if you get tons of them, so you donate them, you can sell them or donate them. So people will donate them and sell them, because you end up with it, you're cleaning out your bank all the time, but it really does help people that are just starting out. What else is in here? Well, there are a lot of recipes, and in crafting, recipes are for making food or drinks that will give you more health, stamina, or magicka. Um, the blueprints, here's a blueprint for a Breton shelf. Oh dear, I withdrew it. Let me go put it back in. A recipe, blueprint for a Breton shelf. If you use this and you are a crafter in woodworking and you're high enough to do this, you can make a shelf for your house that is a piece of furniture. And it takes 4 heartwood, as you can see here on the underneath, it says ingredients. It will take 4 heartwood, 5 molybdenum, and 9 pitch to make this shelf. And there's a lot of different things. There's armchairs, uh, carts, and these are green ones. You can get up into blue, purple, and gold. Crafting is a whole different part of the game. It's just, there's so much to it. Anyway, so that's in here. We don't have any materials. Furniture. Gee, this is interesting. There are people that have actually put furniture into the guild bank, paintings, because a lot of times you end up getting lots of paintings. If you just purchased or quested for a free room in Tamriel and you need a bed, well, look at, we got a bed. Send me an email in the game. I'll get you the bed and send it to you. That's how this works. The other thing that is available is the guild. Yes, I know we're at the Bank of Wayrest. Is the guild store. Now, the guild store, you can sell items or you can buy. This is for browsing. And the first thing that shows up is our guild tabard. We have a tabard for our particular guild, and yeah, we're kind of loose about wearing it. But when we have somebody that joins our guild after they've been in it for a few weeks, I send them a mail telling them what they can and cannot do as a member. And then I also send them 2,000 gold so that they can purchase this, the guild tabard, at the guild bank. So that when we do outings and we're asking you to wear your tabard, you didn't have to go out and buy it because we provided it for you. And that's where the donations come in. When people put donations, it helps to pay for new members' guild tabards as well. But there's all kinds of stuff in here, and it's a search function. You can put in here an axe, and up comes all the different types of axes in the game. And you can search to see if, hit the search button down here at the bottom, and no, our guild bank doesn't have anything in it, or guild store. This is the store. Now, when you go to sell, you can sell. Let me see if I've got anything here that I can put in. I can sell my sugar things. And I can go press E, it said at the bottom, to list your items and total price. You can put anything you want in here. Usually when you buy from the guild store, it's cheaper than buying from a guild trader. That's a whole nother subject, and I'm not going to go into that right now, but there are guilds that do nothing but trade and make things and sell them or collect them. So if you're looking for something, you can't find it anywhere. A lot of times, if you're willing to pay for it, you can get it from a guild trader, and we'll go into that another time. But here you can go ahead and sell. I can sell my bewitched sugar skulls for 30 gold. The listing fee is 1 gold. The house cut is 2 gold. So it's costing me 3 gold out of this 30 gold to sell something through the guild store. So I would profit 27 gold. I'm going to go ahead and list it, and we'll see. It goes, just so you can see this. Listings. I have, and the time limit, it will stay in there in the guild store, is 1 month. After 30 days, if your item doesn't sell, it comes back to you in your in-game mail. If you don't want to sell it, you can cancel your listing here. Or if it does sell, you'll get an in-game mail that says your item of bewitched sugar skulls sold, and attached is your 27 gold. Doesn't tell you who bought them or anything, but it does say that they have sold. And be sure, if you are in several different guilds, be sure that when you do this, when you're going to list an item, or, well, usually list, that you are doing it in the guild that you want to do it in. I belong to 5 guilds. They're all here, and you can sell in every one of those. And you're limited to 30 items. Right here it says a listing of 1 to 30. It would list all 30 if I had 30 items up for sale here. So if you've got 30 times 5, you could sell a ton of stuff in 5 different guilds. And it is very helpful if you're looking for gold or you want to sell something, but you don't want to deal with guild traders. It works very well. So anyway, I'm going to leave that in there for now. Let me see if there was anything else. Nope, just goodbye. I'm going to post this in our guild Discord page as well. That's why I wanted to keep it short and simple. If anybody has any questions, I have this on YouTube as well. Put some questions down below. You can find me on Twitch. I'm Madam's Mix, which is where this is going right now, and on YouTube at Madams, but it's an apostrophe S with a space, Mix, and that's where all my videos are stored. Talk to you soon. Please give me a follow or subscribe on YouTube. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Toodles.